Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20. We're back with more Adventurer Manager, and hopefully everything sounds alright. The pop filter from my mic seems to have gone missing, so I had to jerry-rig a new one with some cotton swabs. Don't judge me. You don't know. Anyway, it's time for us to go fast forward in time a bit. Sophomore. I don't know what that did. Something to do with the university. Lemon, you can still train in the university, right? Yeah. Okay. I can't afford it. That's okay. So I'm gonna need to pull out people from adventures. Ooh, everybody needs to be pulled out. Pull you out. Look at all that loot. Don't really care about much of it because it's all too low tier for me to care about from a main crew. Pull these guys out. Look at it. That tier 3 is getting a little more important. And it's still useful. I get to put this on my auto-adventuring cruise. Show the loot. Tier 4 stuff. This stuff might be the stuff that's actually worth still taking a look at for the main crew. Ooh. Some of this stuff's pretty alright. Alright, but mostly that was about getting all this wonderful, wonderful cash so that I can finish putting people who just finished their university classes, like Lemon, who's gonna get more Constitution. LP Grotus, who's also going to get more Constitution. And Anchorus, who is not going to get armor. I don't know why I clicked that one. I meant this one. Now that he's maxed out fist weapons at level 5, 10% weapon damage per fist weapon equipped, he can now start to learn the true meaning of the fist. And that's when we will be able to start upping his dual wield, his double attack, and triple attack, which is what I'm really excited about. And we can even start getting his parry and riposte. I think that's everybody. Somebody else. So who else in the main crew? Dogsack wasn't able to get a new class, and that's because he must have been late to the game getting in classes. It's alright. But we finished our second flea chance, and what better to do? Oh, I'm just a little too poor for this. Okay. Well, one moment while I sell stuff. Just a little stuff. And now that I sold that stuff, I will go to upgrade my castle and get more flea chance and just get all of the treadmills I can, because I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm acting too cocky and I'm going to die, because that sounds exactly like me, especially because this next mission is level 25 to 27. Our crew, oop, that's not the button, I need to check out the crew, is 22, which is nowhere near 25 to 27. And that's not stopping me. They're going in once they're all rested up. Now, I was pretty sure that one of my teams was fully rested. Yes, it is. Team 10, which is all 8 and 7. So let's see if we can give them a level 10 adventure and have them be okay. Nope, it is completely suicide. How about a level 9? Level 9 adventure for you guys? A hardy battle. You guys could use a hardy battle. Go! Off into the hardy battle, the television of terrorizing. I wanted to call it terrorization, but terrorizing works as well. And let's check how much our main crew is actually pretty well rested. I'm going to want to catch a little bit more resting for them, just a little bit. Like, oop, 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 oop. An invasion is starting. Fast forwarding stopped. I don't want any part of this invasion. So we'll start this off with a heroic invasion being handled by our team. And then they'll be able to rest up their endurance after the invasion, just a little bit. And we will go on to the quest. Now, let's see if any of these fights are going to be interesting. Well, this one certainly isn't. Let's just take care of these guys right away, and I will see you in a moment. And that was pretty quick. We got a little shattered diamond. We move on. Is this next fight going to be anything worth checking out, or are we just going to whoop it up? A small wolf, cave spider, evil druid, wizard. I don't know. This seems like it's probably going to be pretty easy. What is a small wolf? A rogue? Yeah, let's get rid of this small wolf and have our crew that can snipe start dealing with this druid back here. We don't want any parts of that, and this fight is going to be going after Arcane Brilliance. I just don't know if it's going to be anything that we can't handle without issue. This seems to be rather easy, don't you think? This invasion seems rather poorly executed. Yes, rather poorly executed indeed. That being said, for as cocky as I'm being, my people are taking more damage than I would like them to, but not more damage than I can handle them to. And that's what's important. Anyway, we will punch our way. Whoa, the druid lived. I was so sure that he was going to die that I didn't even watch him die. And then he fizzled trying to save his life and died anyway. A sad day for you, I am sure, druid. But for me, it is any other day of managing my adventures to do my murdering so that I can sit at home in my castle and not have to worry about things other than making sure that my beard is fantastic. This stuff is... Alright, let's see some... That maybe could be cool, maybe... Nope. Onward! Really? Alright, well these guys are aiming, but there's... Well, the bat's aiming, but it's just a bat in a tree. I think I can pretty much handle a bat in a tree. I'm not worried. And that was rather easy. Get more stuff. I like the gems. They're pretty cool in crafting. I'm not sure if I've ever explained exactly how the gems work out, but I'll have to explain it sometime. They're probably the most helpful part of crafting, if nothing else. It's a dangerous game I play leaving Anchorus that low, but I was pretty sure I'd get to LP Grotus' turn before anything happened. But these guys are hitting me a little harder than I would like them to. Just a little harder than I feel like I can handle without any sort of problems. I mean, look, they're taking all this damage. It's gonna be okay, though. Oh, geez. Feel less good about it when things fizzle like that. Much less good. I gotta heal him. I would like to snipe out the wizard before the wizard got another hit in, but can't leave Dogsack that low. Dogsack is going to defend himself. We will take out the wizard with our wizard. Wizard versus wizard! We're just gonna have to keep healing up Dogsack. They're actually doing a considerable amount of damage. Alright, well you stop defending so that I can break through and take care of you. You continue defending so that I can get energy and heal up. It's all sorts of not good. Mend yourself a bit, Anchorus. You need the health. Dogsack needs this health. And the Ice Elemental needs no health. Die, Ice Elemental, die. Die! He doesn't want to die on my terms. He wants to live on his own. Alright, defend yourself, Dogsack, and... Well, I guess you didn't need to defend yourself, because Leopard Strike. Aha! This ring could be used, maybe, but I like this Brilliant Diamond. So now, alright, here I'll explain what they do. It guarantees a focus roll on a crafted item with a bonus of 20 added to the roll. So, what that means is that the stat is going to reflect the level of the item, and then it's also going to get increased by the 20. So, I don't know, super helpful. Fighting the bandit leader. This is not the bandit leader. I've been had, but the bandit leader was a Pans, so I don't think there's that much to be worried about. He was not the hardest enemy that we ever faced. Not the easiest, I suppose I should say, but not the hardest. Dogsack, you're gonna be okay. Just throw down Intimidates. You have a bunch of health for a reason. Wow, 3,000 on a crit. The crit dam! The crit dam! Alright, now you can throw a greater heal over at Dogsack and get more bang for your buck. Everybody's already intimidated, so just Holy Strike for a little extra damage. But as you saw, Dogsack hits for 300, Anchorus hits for nearly 2,000. Yeah, that's sort of what we're dealing with. Alright, everybody hit the leader. He's a leader of nothing anymore. We've defeated him. In the future. Maybe I should have waited and healed up Dog Sack, but that just didn't seem like the fun option. This is the last fight, so I don't need to be preparing for any fights after it. They're all just going to be healed up and fine. It's all going to be fine. Leopard Strike for 3,000. I think everybody is actually already Arcane Brilliant, so I'm glad I didn't accidentally already hit that. That'd have been bad. Ooh, Dog Sack, you need to redo your Intimidate, buddy. Because Anchorus is getting hit, and it's no good. And again, this fight's going to be over real quick, and Anchorus is a master of parries. He's so parryful. And the bandit leader is so dead. Murdered. Murdered again. And what do we find? We get a couple of cool things. This staff that's probably not going to get used. This, a mythical nature wand. With a bunch of constitution, focus, and dexterity, but no intelligence. So screw it. It's not very good. It makes me sad. A rare Robin cap. Might be helpful, but what is this? A bandit leader hat. Interesting. A bunch of dexterity, constitution, and focus, hit chance, and enchanted armor. Seems like it'd be really, really good if Feckless hadn't died. But there's Feckless too, so Feckless 2 will probably wear the hat. It'd be pretty good. Alright, well, we cleared this invasion. And we got... Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, game! I think something happened in the game and it gave me the wrong quest rewards, because this is all tier 10, required level 45 shit. I can't do anything with this. This is just taking up inventory space till endgame. I don't even know if this is even good enough to hold on to, honestly. I mean, like, it's way high level, but I don't know, I could salvage it for a bunch of parts. It might be worth some money. I'm not the most concerned about it. We're going to fast forward though to get my people's energy back up. A couple people are completing university courses. Unfortunately, with the money I have, I'm not really going to be able to do anything about that. But we'll be getting new money soon, because my people are all well rested. This adventuring team is almost done adventuring. And it's time for us to check out and get our feet wet in the new adventure. This isn't... You didn't load the right town, game. I went to Giant... I mean, you loaded the right people, but this is the Dark Elf town. Incorrect, game. Actually, let me see. Can I take a... Yeah, screenshot of that. I'm burning that up later. Go away, screenshot notice. Thank you. Alright, well, with all this, I think I'm gonna save, because it's kind of bugging me with all this. Alright, let's keep going and hope that it doesn't break everything now that these two towns have somehow crossed into one. You need help. Giant legs okay. Can do work. More problem though. Green men attack giant city at night. You take care of green men. I'm fairly sure he means the orcs. Reports indicate that the orcs are grouping in mass just past the mountain pass. Let's go check it out. Let's. Alright, level 25. That says level 24. Right? 25 to 27. But actually level 24. Either that or it suggests that I don't do it until I'm level 24 because I will level up to there. So this is suicide, according to it. It recommends that my gear score becomes much higher. It recommends my level become much higher. But we're going in. I have a bunch of extra flee chance in case things go bad, but I'm not about to just turn around because the game says so. Gotta kill the Lord, the Witch Doctor, and the Kobold. Let's go up. And we will surprise a group of enemies, but it will be a group of full enemies, all level 25. It could be intense. Got a warrior here. He's going to be trying to defend 2 wizards and a barbarian. Time to intimidate some wizards. Pressing attack wasn't too powerful. You're going to hit this wizard. How much damage can you do without even critting? That's how much damage. We are going to snipe out that wizard. Boom. And yeah, I think the game might have just been kind of a little overprotective. It doesn't want us to go off into situations in which it thinks we might die. But it's wrong. It doesn't believe in us. I believe in us. And that's why I went anyway. To hell with what the game says. For I will miss that snipe attack, but I will survive. This doesn't seem too hard. These orcs, they're just orcs. And orcs have never been too powerful. Not like dwarves. Not like giants. Dark elves. I say that as though the characters could actually hear me making fun of them. Alright, this fight is almost over, and it doesn't seem to have been too perilous in the least. Seemed kinda easy. I'm not worried yet. And I'm getting tier 6 stuff, which I am just barely high enough level to start equipping. Jeez. Luckily none of this is stuff that I really want to equip, I suppose. Well, not luckily, but... Oh, Lemon briefly pauses and thinks about religion. Just lie down, man. We got surprised, so we all have less energy, but we're fighting just 3 enemies. And with now it's just fighting 2 enemies. This is just an easier version of the attack we just completed. I think I'll see you in a sec. Not difficult at all. Each of these fights are giving out a bunch of experience, and I even get a legendary Grey Scepter, which excited me until I saw how no wisdom was on it. Damn. So good, too. Alright, well, nobody leveled up that fight, but I think I might be missing a level up, so let's check everybody. Nope, everybody's pretty close, though. Very close. Ooh, a ranger. We haven't seen one of you yet. This is just us 2 against you 2. And I doubt that the ranger's capable of much more than shooting bows and arrows and doing fancy shooting bows and arrows at me. Ooh, pretty good at dodging, it seems. Dodging out of the way of that attack. Part of me feels like skipping this fight, but I feel like I might have already talked my way through it. Boom! There we go, there's some level ups. No glute though. Alright. And I realized that I forgot to do some respecs between episodes, but that's okay, because we seem to be doing just fine. Huh. Barbarian and a rogue, and more fizzles, but despite all the fizzles, I think that we're going to be just fine, and I'll see you at the end of the fight. I almost said episode there. That would have been bad. 20 seconds later. Here we go, and more level ups for the back team. Hooray! And we continue down the road. This game doesn't know what's best for me. It doesn't like me talking about it. It gave me a crappy chest. Ooh. Some rogues and warriors and barbarians. So I did notice that there were a bunch of dudes here. So we still haven't met this guy. And then 3 bosses. Okay. Something to note. I didn't get the reward for killing the wolf. You guys saw me kill the wolf. Game doesn't believe you. Game doesn't believe me. I'm told that it has something to do with the fact that it was killed with reflect damage. Which is a bummer. But makes me feel good about not going for a reflect build and choosing a paladin instead of a warrior. And by choosing, I mean having my warrior die and replacing him with a paladin and being happy with that replacement, but not so happy about the warrior death. I'm not happy about the warrior death. I'm a little happy I got the paladin instead. A little bit. Don't get me wrong, there are parts of the warrior I like. I think that the warrior's greater taunt is pretty exciting, but after you greater taunt with the warrior, where do you go from there? You kind of reflect damage, and if reflect damage isn't working too well, I don't want to do that. So, hooray! However, if reflect damage was working pretty well, then I think that might be the route to go. And then again, this could be speculation. The reflect damage might not have been exactly what caused it to hiccup and not do what it was supposed to do. But I would say it probably is. It seems like it. It all adds up. Somebody needs to be able to heal Dogsack. Some Arcane Brilliant, somebody will be able to. Barbarian can go all ragey if he wants. Rawr. And then I'll just Leopard Strike you to death. Yeah! And more loot that I don't really care about. Wow, this place... I wonder if these are going to connect. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be the first dungeon we had that had anything sort of like that. Interesting. These guys are energized and enraged. This fight could be interesting. So we're going to tag this wizard because we want to control wizards more so than anybody else. And then we're going to hit this ranger because he is way more dangerous than the warrior. The warrior wants to be hit, the ranger doesn't. There's a reason the ranger has a higher dodge chance. Alright, with that we're going to intimidate this barbarian because he's the second scariest damage dealer and we might be able to kill the ranger. Yeah! And throw down some ice spells on this wizard back here. We're gonna have to keep Dogsack up. These hits are pretty damn hard. Energize and Rage does seem to be a combo that means something here. Die, Orc Warrior. Die, Orc Wizard. We have slain the wizard. Get yourself up, Grotus. I regret that decision immediately. Because Grotus can heal himself by doing his attack. Not his regular attack, but his Holy Bolt thing. What is it called? No, it's Holy Bolt. I had it right. So I didn't need to heal him up with a heal. I could have healed him up and did damage at the same time. Oh well. It's not like I need it. Once I've beaten him down to pretty much any number lower than what they started with, it's victory for me. These guys aren't going to be able to beat me. It's all just a matter of time. I'm just toying with them. Well, I'm not really toying with them. If I could beat them quicker, I would, but they could run if they wanted to, but at this point, he's not running. He's too barbaric. You're too barbaric to run, Orc. I'ma slay you, so that you may not tell the others about me. And Dogsack completed Strength 3 in the University. I also get some cool things, maybe. This looks pretty cool. Legendary Bullwhip, Bullwhip of Willpower. I think Dogsack might equip that. Let's check it out. Alright, at the cost of some Constitution and a decent amount of health, Dogsack can definitely use the Bullwhip and it would be better. And we find the Kobold. Woo! It's pretty beastly looking for a Kobold. I don't think of Kobolds as like this badass side boss thing. I think of Kobolds as the level 1/4 monster from Dungeons and Dragons that you just beat up on. Well, we'll intimidate this Kobold. He is a warrior, so he's going to be having all sorts of defensive things going at me. Let's bless Anchorus, because we are going to want to take down this shaman and this wizard pretty quick. Shaman first, and the blessing might have been what it took to take him down in a single hit. Anchorus, you're so dangerous. I'm glad you're on my side. It would be terrible if you were on anyone else's. Let's bless Lemon up so that his ice stuff gets all super powerful too. Now Wizard goes down in one hit, and the Kobold can't even handle it. Let's shatter his defense so that he can't block anything. And go at him. Oh, he parried. You son of a bitch. You parried my attack. I will Holy Strike you. Not that it matters because Holy Strike doesn't do nearly as much damage, but we'll bless Anchorus up more. And have him punch. And use Pew. I don't know what to call that. I just call it Pew. Been calling it Pew. I'm going to call it Lasers, Pew, whatever. This kobold is surprisingly easy. What is going on? I thought that this game thought this was gonna be dangerous for me. Legendary Temple Spear, eh? Bunch of strength and dex. Well, we found the kobold. And there's still many of different paths to go down and investigate. I think I am going to just take a quick peek down this way and see if it's going to dead end or if it's going to have a bunch of stuff. And it's going to have a bunch of stuff, and I think this is probably going to be the last fight of the episode before I go back, respec, and set up myself to find the Witch Doctor and the Orc Lord next time. Why are you hanging out in the back, warrior? Your positioning don't make sense. Get the rogue! Ooh, oh shit. That is not good at all. Anchor is taking hits. No good, okay. A fizzle there would have made me super upset. I would have been super sad. I would have lost Anchorus. Would have been the worst. Get that rogue. Okay. We can do some damage here, can't we? Take out that rogue. Boom. You can take out that rogue. Boom. And you can bring Anchorus back up to some more life so that he doesn't die. And then you can punch that barbarian. Yes! It's all falling into place. Dogsack needs more help. That's okay. He'll be alright. Now! No, the fizzle. He'll be alright, because he'll defend, and it's just one enemy, and it'll all be okay, because that one enemy's not going to hit him for 1400 while he's defending, especially not if he hits Anchorus. Alright, we'll try to hit him with a smaller heal just to keep him alive, and Holy Strike, or you're going to miss. That doesn't miss. It gets blocked. And it ends with a... no, it doesn't end with a miss. Jeez, this warrior doesn't want to go down. He's a survivor. Not anymore. I've ended his survival. Alright, well, in the interest of healing and all that, and the fact that this is far from a dead end and is a four-way intersection and is now teaching me that these are probably going to be dead ends, or at least one of them will be, I'm going to portal out, and we're going to end the episode here. And when we start back up, I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to have stuff all set up for everything. What's going on here? These guys need to portal out? Okay. They're done with their adventure. And this is just telling me about people finishing the university and whatnot, so I'll be able to afford putting a couple more people back in there. I'm not worried about the level stuff. We handled the kobold pretty easily. There was that crappy situation for a second where Anchorus almost ate it, so there is some danger to be had, but that's good, because if there wasn't, I was going to consider putting myself on heroic, because why not? But the why not is because Anchorus almost ate it on normal, and I don't want Anchorus to eat it. So, you've been rolling with Nat 20, I'm Nat 20, and next time we will finish off, or at least get deeper into, the Orc Camp. See you guys later.